spend the most money in the 2020 elections? Trump or Biden? With the world still at a standstill, more people are spending their time on the internet. And the more time you spend on the internet, the more you become aware of important things that are happening around the world. For example, on November 3rd, 2020, the United States of America will be conducting their 59th quadrennial presidential election. In the running from the two major parties, we currently have Donald Trump, representing the Republicans, and Joe Biden, representing the Democrats. Running for president is an expensive endeavor. You need to be willing to use your money for advertisements, endorsements, marketing strategies, media exposure, and much more, just to reach the audience and show them why you're the better option for the hot seat. Moreover, you're not the only one working for it. You have a campaign team that consists of campaign managers, field directors or organizers, finance directors, and many more. In a country of 50 states, the candidate needs to secure a majority of them if they want to have a real shot of winning president. For this video, we'll be discussing how much these two candidates have spent on their presidential campaigns. After all, you need to have the big guns if you want to show the country that you're right for the job. And since they're both after the biggest job you can have in America, the audience expects them to have the money to show it. So they're going big, and we're all here for it. And as we all know, campaigning requires both private and public funds. We'll be taking a deeper look at those numbers for each candidate in this video, and what they plan to do with the amount that they've raised. Are you ready to learn more about Donald Trump and Joe Biden's budget when it comes to the 2020 elections? Well, you've come to the right place. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. According to Politico, Joe Biden's fundraising record hit $80.8 million last May, thanks to a surge of donations coming his way. Now, there is a significant difference between him and Trump, who's only raised $74 million within the same period. However, Donald Trump currently leads when it comes to funds he received as the Republican presidential nominee, as he has had $265 million in hand. This is doubled to what Biden has, an amount of $122.2 million. Due to the recent events, the COVID-19 pandemic, an economic collapse, and the racial injustice felt over the Black Lives Matter movement, Donald Trump's leadership capabilities are vulnerable to pressure and criticism. Therefore, Biden is currently leading in almost every national poll right now. People want change, and they expect Biden to bring it to the table. This explains the sudden support coming from all sides as people are now pushing for the Democrat to win the election. Now that Biden has received much needed support, let's take a look at how he's spending his campaign funds and compare them over to the moves that Trump has been making. According to Forbes, Biden has spent a staggering amount on Facebook ads over a single week. Can you guess how much he spent? Over $5 million.
Wow!
But that's nothing compared to how much Trump has spent on Facebook ads since May 2018. If you compare the two, you'll realize that Biden only spent a cool $20.5 million to run Facebook ads, while Trump splurged on over $42.6 million. With the sudden support coming from Biden's side, we can't exactly blame him for wanting to administer his own ads on the same platform. After all, Trump is currently under a lot of pressure after protests flooded the streets of America. Moreover, the Trump campaign has accordingly spent $400,000 to run television ads on CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. He has spent $470,925 on polling and $1.55 million on legal fees. His campaign officials are also paid a higher salary compared to most of Biden's. At the start of his campaign, Donald Trump has had more money to spend, and spend it he did. At this rate, it's clear that as of July 2020, the Trump campaign has spent more money on the 2020 elections compared to the Biden camp. Well, there you have it, folks. From the resources we've gathered, Biden has gotten more support from the public, while Trump is in hot waters right now. The two of them are locked in a battle on who can shift the approval rating during the pandemic. But since the election is still a few months away, we can still expect some changes to shift the balance and tilt the scale. It wouldn't be a surprise. After all, 2020 has been one hell of a year, and we're only halfway through. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about the upcoming elections that will be undoubtedly shape the world, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more updates from us. Thank you for watching. Are you ready?